As we mentioned before, hundreds of Tomahawkin fans are still outside the stadium, not wanting to give up that magic moment. They're waiting outside, and they're with our Russ Jamison, who's there live. Russ?
Well, when Braves fans came to the stadium today, they were armed with some intangibles: enthusiasm, hope, and certainty. Hope that the LA Dodgers would lose, certainty that they would win. They knew if all of that came together, they would have a Western Division championship.
Beat Pittsburgh! 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 Beat Pittsburgh!
I have no PI. I have no PI. It wasn't Beethoven or Bach, but this tune has set the tone for these final games. Everywhere. That tune is imprinted like one giant biorhythm pulsing through this town, and it has made true believers of everyone, every age. What do you think of the Dodgers?
I hate them.
Do you think they're going to win today?
No.
No? What about the Braves? Are they going to wrap it up and go to the World Series?
Yes.
I think the Braves are great, and I think they're going to take the pennant.
Some fans are hard to miss. There's no doubt who these folks are cheering for. This ain't a tattoo, is it?
I hope not. I love them, but not that much.
You're not a permanent Braves fan.
Oh, yeah, I'm permanent. I've been here for 26 years or something like that from New Orleans. But it just doesn't go good at work.
Programs, Tomahawks. Programs, Tomahawks.
But these people didn't come down to the stadium just to hang out and wear paint and funny-looking clothing.
Come right in, come right in.
The souvenir stands were where I spent all my loot as a kid, and some things never change. I always had top-shelf tastes, but bottom-shelf spending money. And you know what sells best?
Tomahawks are selling the best. For $5, you can get your tomahawk and do the tomahawk chomp with all the Braves. Go Braves.
Is that your sales pitch?
No, I don't have a sales pitch. They're selling themselves. They really are.
Some, however, bring their own, except these are really humatops. At least that's what Diane Haney's little girl calls them.
I just made them. I work for a dentist office, and I made them through impression material and then poured them up and everything.
Okay, this is what it's been like for the past 15 minutes here outside the stadium. Braves fans know they have a Western Division. They want to see Pittsburgh now. They're tired of seeing LA in these postseason classics. Kenny McLeod, what's going on inside the stadium?
Western Division.
And now continuing our special coverage of this incredible day, Channel 5's Jeff Hollinger joins us live once again from the Braves clubhouse. Jeff?
Joined by John Scherholz, the team's general manager, the architect of all of this. John, I have to tell you, when you were hired, I was throwing some nasty questions your way. I am now a believer.
Well, I think we're all believers, Jeff. I mean, everybody who experienced Atlanta Braves baseball in the last 10 years had a right to be a skeptic, but we committed ourselves from day one. This organization did. Everybody in it did. These players in this clubhouse did. Bobby Cox and the coaching staff and the management all committed ourselves to becoming winners. We've done that, and I think we've proven to Atlanta and to the baseball world that this is an organization of champions now.
John, why did you believe that you could turn it around? I mean, everybody has self-confidence and a belief that they can do a job, to take any job at any level in baseball or in a factory or anything else like that. Why did you think that you could turn around a franchise that's been moribund for a decade?
Well, number one, I recognize there was an awful lot of good talent in this organization that just hadn't experienced winning and didn't know how to win yet, and I thought we could teach them how to win. I thought we could supplement this great talent that was already here with some veteran winners and put a blend together that would create a winning atmosphere and a winning team, and obviously we've done that, and so you know, we thought we could do it, we did it.
Is there one deal more than any other deal that you will look back come winter and say, well, this was the glue to a giant puzzle?
Not really. I mean, you know, Terry gets a lot of credit, and rightly so, because not only was he a great player for us, he set a tone about winning, as did Sid Bream, as did Rafi Belliard with his consistent play defensively. All of them, I think, the sum total of the parts is or a lot more than the parts themselves.
You've won titles before. Is this one more special for you than in Kansas City, or is each one different?
Each one is different, but this one is special, and that's a good word, because coming to an organization that hadn't experienced anything but disappointment year after year after year, to be a part of helping to build build this organization very quickly and this team very quickly into a championship team, that's a special feeling for me.
It's so sweet to have that champagne on your shirt, isn't it?
It is indeed. It doesn't smell too good, but it's sweet.
It sounds like my own life. Thanks a lot, John. I appreciate it. We're going to kind of muscle in on John Smoltz here. John, we're live on Channel 5. I'm going to kind of come in on you and say hello. John, I think if there's one player post-All-Star break that has made a difference to this Atlanta Braves team, it is you, the way that you've been able to find yourself again through the mechanics and through the psychological thing as well.
Well, you know, and it's been great. I mean, I felt great the second half, and I really contributed a lot to the team, Mr. Sherholtz and Bobby Cox, because they very easily could have made some changes. They gave me the ball, and they installed the confidence in me. And, you know, when you have that and you've had success in the background in the past, it's up to you to turn it around.
Seen the way that you've always been able to control your emotions also after the All-Star break, which is something maybe that wasn't necessarily true in the first half of the season. In the final few innings, though, you could see your heart pumping and the realization of what you were about to accomplish.
Well, there's no doubt. I couldn't hide it, and I let out some smiles, not that because it was easy, but because that was my release of, you know, I'm here in a situation I've always wanted to be in, and I had to smile, because if not, you know, I couldn't stop my legs from shaking. And that last batter, I can't explain how much the crowd elevated my fastball, because I don't know what I threw him at, but I was pretty pumped up.
Were you thinking about the past couple of days that you could be in Detroit right now and maybe Doyle Alexander would be here?
Yeah.
Is it thank you, Sparky?
It is thank you, everybody, really. I mean, this has been the greatest move in my life, and the family's been able to see me on TBS all the time. And, you know, they just gave me an opportunity to pitch at a younger age and develop into the pitcher I think I can be.
You have a baby on the way, too. This is going to be a very special fall for you.
It is going to be great, man, and I really owe a lot to my wife. She deserves more than I give her, because I haven't been able to spend too much time with her because of this pressure situation, and I told her after the season I'm all hers.
Also ran into John's cousin out in San Francisco who thought she broke her hand from doing the tomahawk chop on the seats. Is she okay?
She's okay, and this guy behind me is okay, and he's helped me get through more than my share of, you know, tumbles and falls, and I can't say enough about him.
John, congratulations. Thanks so much. Give him heck in Pittsburgh and beyond. Leo